Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Ali Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and today we are doing head lymph and flow during cold and flu season. It can be down, or when you feel puffy in the face. We're going to work on the face and head lymph, and it can help with sinus pressure, or it just can keep you flowy. So it's one extra measure during that season. Now, if you feel stuffy already, it can help with drainage, and just generally it can help you move the lymph. So for that, I will have a face Gua Sha. I'm bringing my Beyond Stone Gua Sha. I have the smaller Gua Shas and oil. For the workout segment, we're gonna do leg cardio, so somewhat quick. I want to start the year strong and doable, so that you know that you don't need to invest a ton of time in order to maintain your practice during the entire year. Make it sustainable, make it something you can come to between 5 and 6, let's say 4 and 6 times a week. That's enough, and that's plenty. Even if you choose most of the time, like say 4 times out of 6, you can choose one of my very short classes. It still counts. All right, so we'll begin with the legs right now, and at the end of the practice we'll do the lymphatic head and face drainage. Now you can mark this class for whenever you feel a cold, or whenever it's flu season and you just want to do it, or whenever you wake up with eye bags and just stuffy nose. It can help with that as well. Even kind of like a frontal headache, it can help with that as well. So, but we'll do that at the end of the class, and you can split the class into segments. You can always do them up separate or together. All right, we're starting with the legs. And remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. Let's begin standing on the feet. Spread the toes open and just shift left to right, right to left, back and forth, shifting in order to feel your feet, to feel your connection to the ground, your own contact, your stability, and from there your posture, because your posture begins with the feet. So bring awareness to the feet, spread the toes, find the 4 points of contact, or corners of contact. Nice deep inhalations followed by complete exhalations. Let's open the palms of the hands forward, roll the shoulders up and back, and drop them down. And keep that alignment here. Lift through the crown of the head and do the mewing, so the top of the tongue glues to the top roof of the mouth. You're pressing the whole tongue up into the roof. And as you do that, open that space here between the top and lower jaw, and slightly, if your body doesn't naturally do that, then slightly put awareness into pushing the chin slightly forward. Now, you don't have to do that if your body is naturally doing it, but if you tend to retract your chin and keep a lot of tension here, you may retract here, so you want to push it forward slightly so that your profile is balanced, stronger for your own face, jaw. So it doesn't mean strong jaw as we imagine it in strong jaw people, but for your face, just a solid, strong jaw. Nice deep inhalations, Mula Bandha. Connecting with the core. And we're going to inhale the hands out, drawing 10 circles backward. And reverse it forward. Great. From here we're gonna lift up onto the toes 5 times. For the next, we're gonna drop 1, 2, 3. So now emphasis is on the drop rather than on the lift. Before that it was on the flexing of the calves, now it's on the drop. They both are, it looks similar, but they're different moves. One is heel drops for strengthening the joints and bones, and the other is the second heart cardiovascular. Once we start engaging the calves, we are getting the blood moving. Especially you can do it on an airplane or when you're sitting for prolonged periods of time. All right, from here, arms out, we're going to do a back cross lunge and knee lift. 2. Keep your arms out, this is part of the exercise. 3, 4, 5. Now for the next 5 we're going to lift onto the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change. Now we're going to lift onto the tippy toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. You can shake your arms because we're gonna go right back to it. Arms out, and we're going to step back and lift in front. You can just tuck your knee towards the chest or straighten it slightly. 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for the next 5 we're going to do the toe onto the tippy toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Opposite side. Shake it out. It's work for the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more onto the tippy toes. 1, 2. Do your best. 3, 4, and 5. Shake it out. Let's do side to side. Swinging the arms side to side. Allow them to just get a bit of momentum. All right, side lunges. Open the arms out, and we're going to step the right leg out, center, left, center, returning to center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Shake it out. And let's bring the arms behind, interlacing. Look up. Let's look over one shoulder and then the other. Tap right above the collarbone. That is for, you can oftentimes start head massage, head lymphatic drainage here. All right, now we are getting back to the legs. This is just interlacing the next part of the class with head drainage. From here, we're going to step on the right foot, step back, and hop up. So that is your staggered lunge with a straight back. This really powers up. It's almost like a heavy duty booty exercise, but you can do it just with no equipment, just with very strong focus on alignment, and you hop up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we're gonna change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. A few hip circles. Figure eights or circles, fluid move through the hips. Also breathe fluidity into the hips. Intention really matters of how we imagine our joints. And all right, next interval. Step onto the right leg, and we're going to take a high lunge. 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, deadlift. 1, 2, 3, opposite side, deadlift. 1, 2, 3, deadlift. 1, 2, 3, deadlift. Great. From here, right foot steps forward into lunge. We're going to do 3 deadlifts. 1, 2. Take a narrow step. 3, hop. 3 deadlifts here. 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2. Connect with the muscles. Hop. Hop. A few more. Hop. This is the last one, and we're going to do twist here because that also stimulates the lymphatic flow. And change sides. We're going to step at the front for a stomach vacuum, which is another way to begin to move the lymphatic fluid. One more. All right. Take squat, top of a squat position, and here we're going to touch the floor. You don't have to do super deep squat, but take it as far as you would like to. And we're gonna do 5 on each side. The other arm stays straight. So floor touch, hop up, or squat up. You can squat up too, or Now up it, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step onto the right leg, step back into high lunge, reach over the head, and we're gonna lift. So make yourself comfortable here. Lift your heel 10 times. So really flexing or getting the pump in the calf going. 4, 5, 6. Change. All right, and ups. Lean back, and we're going to bring one knee in, the other knee in, straight back. Sit onto the sit bones, lean back, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. Now we're going to lean back, bring it in. Only one side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze. 6, 7, 8. Reset. Opposite side. Squeeze. 2. 5. Lay down and reach forward with your arms, and here you're gonna bend the knees and toe dips on one side. 1, 2, really hold. Opposite side. Roll up into plie, and here we're going to lift onto the tippy toes, drop down, lift, and you can. This is an intro to the next second part of the class. Even if you don't do it, you'll get a bit of lymphatic here. Tapping right above the collarbone, also tapping the toes or the heels. A few more heel drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. And we are moving into the next segment. A bit of oil and a smaller tool can work. As I said, the back of certain spoons or ceramic in particular is better. Some spoons can be very sharp. So if it's not made for specifically for Gua Sha, it could be very sharp for the face. So you're better off using fingers than a homemade tool, because you could very easily do lymphatic massage with just your fingers. The tool, you can use the tool, so it's your choice here. If you don't have a specific to the face tool, just use your fingers. I'll use the tool and the fingers both are very beneficial, so it's really your choice. We're going to start if you draw a line from the eyes up diagonally, kind of the top of the head, you're going to draw a few circles here without strong pressure. And this is where the yang channels meet in the body. So we're going to stimulate that. It's used usually for headache. Temples, again, massaging the temples here with a finger, it's a little more efficient. The point between the eye and the eyebrow, where there is an indentation for the temple, you're going to vibrate, so you're moving in circle. You can change the circle midway from one direction to the opposing. Now we're going to take the fingers one side at a time so that you can stretch your neck and draw from in front and behind the ear down. Light pressure, very light pressure, as if you're moving shallow waters. Now you're going to vibrate here, so hold the way you're holding and just vibrate the fingers, which means you're gliding them over the skin in a circular motion. That way you're stimulating lymphatic drainage. The face feeds into in front of the ears and down the neck into the above the collarbone. So we're working first down into the main drainage, then the main point for the face to drain. Vibrate, 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 and down the neck, down the neck, down the neck. I'll do this side as well for this class. But in other classes we can split the face in two parts and do one side at a time. But here, let's do both sides evenly. So you're going to draw liquid down, gently draw energy even, and you're going to vibrate in front and behind the ear. Breath. Breath is a good way to stimulate lymphatic flow, grounding, infrared, light, sauna, sunlight. Those things move the flow and the blood both via the fourth stage of water, plasma. Finger touch or even stone massage, or stones themselves, they also stimulate it because they have infrared quality or magnetism. From here you can move across the forehead, or you can use your tool. With certain tools you'll find that they're really convenient, and other tools the fingers would do better. So this goes over the eyebrows, over the entire forehead, and you can do one side and then the other, alternating. Change. Alright, so for the next one I'll show you can just draw with your fingers down the sinus, over the sinuses, or you can use a tool. I do have two tools here, so maybe I can do both sides. You can do one side at a time. Moving it towards the ears. Now if you have more feeling here, more congestion, you can do a few sets here. You can do 50 strokes, 50 glides. Now again, from the ears down. you're going to use your knuckles here. There is actually tools, I didn't bring mine, I guess this one is that cups. So if you have this tool that creates that particular, the jaw bone size indentation, you can use it. A lot of the tools have different sides for different parts of the body and face. So this one is particularly good for here, but I'll do it because I don't know if you have it. I'll just do it with my, I didn't even prepare this tool for today, I just noticed it. I figured I'll use my just most common size Gua Sha. This is a set of 4, and they're all the variations of face Gua Sha. I have 2 here. This is the Bian stone. You can again go to the ear and down. Don't press hard on the neck, especially because of veins, and never really massage here at the front. If you have any concerns about the neck, you can be extremely light. I mean, in general, we're light here, but you can be very light, just almost like guiding your energy, just kind of a reminder for your body. Because we all have different bodies. If your skin is very thin, you can do very light. Temples again. From the nose over the eyebrows, nose, eyebrows. Down the nose to the ears and down. About 20 more here on this one. Now we're going to go on the back. You can do it with your fingers on the back of the neck. And you can use your fingers, or this would be the pointed part of the tool. It's really not very pointed. It comes to a point, but it's pretty flat. Your fingers would be great here at the base of the hair line, where there is indentation. You're gonna vibrate. You can do a tool, but with your fingers you have a little more feedback. You're going to vibrate here, base of the head, right at the top of the neck. Vibrate, vibrate. And either with your fingers or with your tool, you're going to move fluid down again. This is one area where it's done for headaches and plugged up nose and stuff, where you could see Sha, so redness, because it's trapped wind, trapped heat. Opposite side. If something in particular you feel movement, so say you're plugged up or you feel your lymph is not draining properly, you can linger there longer. You have to feel it. Now you can go down the back of the head with a sharper tool, very light, but just down the head. So you're going to follow a line, depending how your hair allows you. You're just going to pick a line and go down. Light massage. Let's do the points at the hairline at the front. So you're going to place your fingers and vibrate. From here, you can, let's see, you can massage with fingers or with your tool right underneath the collarbone. This is used for colds. And this side here. I'm trying to avoid my mic too, but you're just going and doing Gua Sha. Here it's Gua Sha. You're somewhat scraping under the, never too rough. Better to do it very mildly, especially when it's something you're getting into, than to go too heavy. All right, massage the so if you start with your index finger, you're gonna go up and on this channel and up the arm here. So the index finger in front of the thumb and up on the side of the forearm, so the inward side of the forearm, and up. Opposite side. You can do about 10 strokes here. You can do just a few kind of glides with your hand or with a very slanted mellow tool here. Moving lymph from the arms up towards the armpits. Scooping water as if you're moving water. Sometimes you have really strong feedback, you feel it strongly, other times it's either too plugged up or you are moving just fine and you don't feel a difference. So either way, it's beneficial. Back to behind the ears, a few more vibrations. Now, if you feel that you could repeat this whole sequence and even linger in certain areas, do that, because sometimes we need more movement in order to drain. I think we probably did around 10 minutes. I'm not sure. I'll look at the end. But if you feel that things are moving but you need a little extra, just repeat it or do the parts that felt like you need them the most. All right, from here we're just going to stretch a little bit. Finishing off actually with, before we stretch, we'll finish with stomach vacuum again, because that really helps with draining. Breath in general is very good for the lymphatic. So stomach vacuum. Let's do one more. Forward fold. Half lotus. Opposite side. Wide-legged forward fold. Side to side. Lay down. Into bridge. You can clasp underneath. Lift your toes off the floor so you're onto the four corners of the foot. Lift, lift, lift. And for Shavasana, you can choose your option. I have a block here. You can have a pillow underneath, and that way you open the chest. If you prop yourself up or your head up, you can help a little bit. I'm opening the chest. And lay down, allowing yourself to flow with love, strength, and ease.